Hi, everyone, and thanks so much for joining this session, Tips and Tricks to Move Your On-Prem HCM to SuccessFactors. My name is Duncan Scott from SAP's Customer Evolution Program, and over the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to review some of the tools and assets that we have to help our SAP on-prem HCM customers move to the cloud. Before we do, we're going to spend a few moments discussing why organizations are considering moving to the cloud today, and some of the other investments SAP is making in the product itself that should help give you confidence when considering bringing your HR processes to the public cloud with SuccessFactors. So first things first, why are organizations moving their HR systems to the cloud? It might be an understatement to say that the global workforce has changed a lot over the past several years. We now know that employees are looking for flexible workforce environments, that top performing talent aren't just inspired to deliver based solely on their salary, and that disruptive advances in technology, like many of the new cutting edge chatbots that we've seen pop up over the past few months, are making companies rethink what it takes to be successful in given job roles. There's a lot in flux, and having a flexible, agile HR landscape that provides easy access from home or from the office, suggests potential learning or growth opportunities for employees, and provides clear alignment with company goals. We know organizations are looking for that more than ever. And as organizations consider their broader digital transformation, we think it's absolutely critical that your workforce, your people, are at the center of that journey. Whether it's simplifying existing HR processes, increasing agility and efficiency of your teams, improving engagement of your employees, or lifting the effectiveness of your entire workforce, we feel strongly that the centerpiece of any corporate transformation needs to start with your greatest asset, your people, and that every business transformation is, at its core, a people transformation. But we know that many of our on-prem HCM customers have been apprehensive about the move, and we've heard you. Over the past 2 years, we've made significant investments across our core HR, our payroll, and our time solutions to ensure that we're not just providing product parity in the cloud, we're providing new and innovative functionality that will help you to continue to be prepared for today's evolving workforce landscape. Additionally, we realize that an immediate full big bang move to the cloud isn't for everyone, and we've invested significantly in the hybrid experience to ensure that our customers that are mid-journey or settle on a partial move to the cloud are still able to enjoy a seamless user experience while reaping the benefits that come with both approaches. So ultimately, we want to meet you where you'll be most successful. And for a growing number of our customers, that means an expanding footprint into the cloud. So with that as context, we promise to share some tips for moving some or all of your on-prem HCM footprint to the cloud. And for us, that starts with our new SAP Readiness Check for SAP SuccessFactors. This tool that we introduced in September last year has been a game changer. It's a free self-service tool for all of our on-prem HCM customers and allows you to have a clear, concise understanding of the data and processes that you're managing in your on-prem HCM deployment today. Specifically, by downloading a script that collects meaningful data across your on-prem HCM productive system, you'll be able to frame your current and historic HR data and processes in an easy-to-understand dashboard. We see using this tool as an on-prem organization's first stop if they're serious about the move. It reduces time and effort for migration by consolidating your relevant HCM data, making it transparent, and it serves as a backbone for strategic conversations about which SuccessFactors modules should be in scope and the level of effort for an eventual migration project. I wanted to spend just a few moments showing you the Readiness Check dashboard, which really highlights your HR data across 4 key pillars. First, Employee Insights, which provides a quick look into your employee master data and how employee distribution looks across regions, processes, and structures all across your business, to be used as a baseline for discussions with SAP services or an implementation partner to assess the migration project complexity. Second, the tool provides analysis into your organizational structure, establishing an understanding of key figures related to the allocation of employee-related data. Third, what we call important HXM or HCM data. This provides insight into other HCM objects relevant for HCM systems. Wage types and payroll frequency are some of the most common that we see in this bucket. And then lastly, custom code analysis, which provides transparency into the volume and variety of custom code objects, info types, and interfaces. So as you can see, the tool does a lot. And having this information available as you prepare to kick off a migration effort saves significant time and means that strategic conversations with our services team or an implementation partner can be most productive right from the start. The second tip for an effective migration is, again, a relatively new resource for organizations that have decided to move to EC, ECP, or several other of our talent modules called embedded launch activities. As the name implies, embedded launch activities were introduced as a way for our on-prem HCM customers to be set up for success during each stage of migration and implementation. And it's segmented into 3 key focus areas where we've seen we can help provide the greatest uplift and impact. First off, guided enablement. Guided enablement provides recorded, self-paced, role-specific content that provides best practices for business processes, solution architecture, and other core strategic topics. It comes with templates and tools intended to make migration options crystal clear and includes follow-up customer-facing sessions to ensure that any of your open questions get answered by our experts. Secondly, access to a demo environment. Now, we know how important getting comfortable with the look and feel of a new environment can be. So we provide sample data and navigation guides to ensure that you and your team are ready to use the solution on day 1 once your own data goes live. And lastly, adoption touchpoints. And adoption touchpoints are really the guardrails to ensure that your business is set up for success before, but equally important after you go live. We provide KPIs and benchmarks around user enablement metrics, things like the number of admin users planned to support after go live, or the number of hours spent on enablement per user. We provide guidance and recommendations if we see that there are gaps between your current state and what we've seen as best practices. So these 3 focal areas taken collectively mean that organizations making the move to SuccessFactors can have the confidence that they're not going this alone, that they'll have best practices, templates, demo environments, and SuccessFactors experts to help guide them every step of the way. And with that, we're at our final tip for the session, the use of SAP's InfoPorter tool. In short, this tool does a lot of the technical heavy lifting when you're migrating from on-prem HCM to Employee Central by providing a mapping of your on-prem data models, your history, and your custom info types directly into Employee Central's environment. The tool is essential and one of the core benefits of keeping your HR system under the SAP umbrella. We understand the logic of how HCM environments have been deployed across our thousands of customers, and as a result, we're equipped to automate how that data populates Employee Central fields and structures, saving a bunch of time during a traditional implementation and ensuring that nothing gets lost in translation. So with that, thanks so much for spending the last 10 minutes with me discussing some of the tips and best practices that we've seen for organizations migrating to SuccessFactors. A few final calls to action. First, please visit our on-prem HCM to SuccessFactors homepage. It has a ton of really great information, including demos, customer tutorials, and other best practices.